Are you wondering if it's wrong to love money? If the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil? But if you don't love money, does that mean it won't come to you? In this video, I'm going to break down what it actually means to love money. And I'll also point out where the law of attraction falls short of biblical principles so that you can be confident in receiving the abundance that God has for you and knowing your love, your affections line up with the Word of God. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Charissa, and if you are new to this channel is all about helping you make simple 3% money mindset shifts to line up with the Word of God so that you can create a massive legacy that reflects God's goodness. A viewer sent in this question and was asking, is it wrong to love money? It's really all about your heart. Is your love for money more than your love for God? We're called to love the Lord our God with our whole heart, soul, strength, and mind. But what does it really mean to love money more than you love God? Let me take you to James 5:3-6 for a very practical example of what your life would look like if you love money more than you love God. You have hoarded treasure in the last days. Look, the wages you have withheld from the workmen who mowed your fields are crying out against you. The cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord of hosts. You have lived on the earth in luxury and self-indulgence. You have fattened your hearts in the day of slaughter. You have condemned and murdered the righteous who did not resist you. Loving money more than you love God looks like hoarding treasure just for yourself. It's withholding wages from your workers. It's oppressing others. No concern for human life. Unethical business practices. It's living in gross luxury, self-indulgence at the expense of other people. You're causing great harm to others, mainly through your lack of generosity. And you're full of pride. All of this wealth that you have accumulated, this is your own doing. And most importantly, you forget God and you do not reflect Him and His purposes for money. Now, these are a few of the evil practices, the root of all kinds of evil that you will do when you love money more than God, and it becomes an idol in your heart. However, if you enjoy the money that God has given you, you share it with those around you. If you're concerned for other people, for their needs, you pay your workers, your vendors, your employees on time and fairly. Running your business ethically, living a lifestyle that is marked by outrageous generosity. It's built from serving others in your business in partnership with God. And most of all, when you remember that God is the one who has given you, He has given you the skills to serve others through your business, the power to create wealth, and the ability to reflect His generosity towards everyone around you. This is when you are loving the Lord your God with your whole heart, your whole mind, your whole soul, and you're loving your neighbor as yourself. You aren't loving money, but you are using money as God created it, as a tool for great good. Money was created to be used as a tool. It's created with a purpose so that we might be drawn to know God and to love Him and to walk with Him, to partner with Him, to do so much good in this world. Money reminds us that God is our provider. It is His money and we are stewards of His money. It's a reminder that He wants us to be a reflection of Him as restorers through solving problems for somebody else. And He delights in this so much. He created money so that we could get paid for that work, for making someone else's life better. He gives us the skills and wisdom to work. And then with the overflow, we are able to reflect God's generosity towards us. We reflect it in acts of generosity by coming alongside organizations that are doing good, that are being light in the darkness. This is how we can reflect God. Want to see more ways that you can have more impact in God's kingdom? Check out the video, More Money, More Impact. The law of attraction. It states that you should love money, that if you want it, you need to love it, you need to believe it's possible for you to have, and then the money will just come. Because your thoughts are creating your reality. Yet, that's only partially true. The Bible does say that whatever you ask in faith and believe in your heart, it will be done for you. That whatever you ask will be done for you as long as you believe in your heart without doubting. That is true. We are also called to renew our thoughts and to think on good and honorable and lovely things. And that includes believing God's promises of abundance as a result of his redemption. And where the law of attraction falls short, there's two things. One, it leaves out the practical steps that we need to take to partner with God in obedience to bring about these requests, to bring about his promises of abundance. On occasion, God does provide miraculous gifts of money from unexpected sources, but he uses people to be his vessels of blessing you with that unexpected money. The second way that the law of attraction kind of falls short of biblical principles is neglecting to acknowledge that God is the one who answered our requests. He is the one who gave us the money. He is the one to provide for us. However, when you choose to love God with your whole heart, when you trust in him to provide, you take action in your businesses to serve others. This is the method that God primarily uses to bring more money and more abundance into your life. Wanting more money to provide for your family. You want to increase it so that you can be more generous. And if you want to grow your business, you want to serve more people by partnering with God, all of this isn't wrong. You should love to do this. And let your love for God keep you grounded that it's through his provision, his wisdom, and skills that he has given you that you are able to bring in the money through serving others, that you have the power to create wealth in this method, and that it is his money so that you can steward wisely. You can let it cause you to be full of gratitude, to be full of remembrance and obedience. These are the keys to loving the creator of money, of the tool, rather than loving the tool itself. Now, spending and receiving money. It does require a lot of faith, especially if you're a business owner. But it's more to do about the faith in what God says about money than trying to attract money only by thinking positive thoughts. What does that all mean? How do you increase your faith? How do you increase your money? How are the two connected? Watch this video on your screen because this is where I go into lots of detail on how you can't have money without faith. I'll catch you on the next video.